Hello, my divine connections. How are you guys doing today on this lovely Sunday around the world? It may be morning, noon, or night. Heck, it may be Monday some places. Either way, blessings to you as well. Well, I am going to my first marriage social. I've never been to one. With my husband and I, and so I'm excited about going with our church family. Our church family is very active. I don't think I got around to tell you guys about my, I know I told you guys about this video, how through thoughts, several months of thoughts, didn't even pray, I forgot to pray about it really, and we was thinking about how we need a church family for our family, and God blesses one, and so now we are extremely active with the church. Some of you know on my website that I went to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee for my first time ever, and it was my first women's retreat with True Deliverance, and I had an awesome time. When they first told me about it, I was like, sure, and then I got kind of hesitant and nervous because I'm so used to being alone and just was kind of act shy, whatever, but I'm like, I don't know, am I gonna enjoy it, and I don't know anybody, or I know I'm getting other ladies at the church and they've all been great, and so I'm like, I don't know. And so I kind of got nervous, Kobe, toward the end. But oh my God, it's something about when you get out of your comfort zone, you guys have been witnessing me get out of my comfort zone, befriending like 5,000 people and now more. You guys have seen when I stepped outside and really was pushed by my mentor to get outside. You guys were waiting right outside my door and just been loving on me ever since. And thank you so much for the comments and the inbox messages. Some of you don't know that I had to uninstall my messenger because we have had a few people keep calling me, even though I ignore the call back and I'm busy. They keep calling, and multiple people. So because of that, unfortunately, I have had to uninstall it. But the people who I have had conversations with, and texting, I will, be following up. I reinstall it and uninstall it because I keep getting these phone calls. So that if you ever wonder why that portion is not working, and that is why, okay? So it's not that I'm trying to ignore you, but I do want to tell you thank you so much. I am reading your messages, and when time allows, I am trying to respond back to you guys. Like I said, I've been traveling over the weekend, so I did not make a video on Saturday. On the bus, the connection was really low, and to be honest, I just got tired. But I will make it up. I will be doing an extra video this week to make up for it. I missed you guys, and I was thinking about, like, oh my God, I'm gonna do a video. I don't want people to think that I'm not, forgetting about you guys, and I haven't forgot about the universal laws that we're gonna be working on, because I'm gonna do my own research and go through the Christy Whitman book, and I'll give you some pointers that I learned about the universal laws and how I can start to implement them. And then also about my vision board. And so if you can see, my vision board is still manifesting even today, because the marriage shows we're going to be watching the movie. I don't know the movie, but it doesn't matter. I'll be spending quality time with my husband, as well as with other couples. Couples have been married for, my phone overheated. But as I was saying about the fact that, this was, a year or so ago when we, they've been thinking and talking about it. And again, I knew about the law of attraction, but I was not actively applying it. Okay, it's a lifestyle. If you don't know anything about law of attraction, it's a lifestyle. It should become a habit, and it does align with the Bible. The Bible talks about Philippians 3 or 4, about thinking good thoughts, meditate on these things, good report, and there's lovely, think on these things. And so me and my husband were actively together, thinking about applying the law of attraction by default, but in a good thing, because we were constantly doing it. Our kids was constantly doing it, what we wanted for our family. And look at this. God has blessed us tremendously. My son finally is trying to get it together for becoming an usher and we're working with him. Pray for us. But he's working in the church, thank God. And so we're doing, We're doing this marriage social and just a lot of great people that we're meeting. And let me tell you about over the weekend, I had a great time. I think I told you guys that those same roommates, the pictures that you've seen, the 4 ladies, that I will keep them the same roommates next year. My oldest one in our group was 76, Miss Estelle, and I think Miss Ann is 65, and Angie is maybe 51. Maybe, okay. And so those are all older women than me, and I love them. They were so great. I learned so much from them, and we talked one night, last night, 3 o'clock in the morning. But it was so amazing. It was so funny. I love being around older people, but these women were just, I cannot speak highly enough with them. Matter of fact, I plan on taking them out to lunch sooner than later so I can see them again, because, and I just love joking with them, and I'm talking about hilarious. They don't have, Medea don't have nothing on these ladies, okay? This is the real deal. These are real, witty, spunky, smart, loving, caring women of God. And so as we were talking last night, Mrs. Estelle, the older woman, she said, you know what, I really did enjoy myself. She said, you know, I gave some knowledge, but I also got knowledge from you guys, from hearing you guys talk. Now, isn't that a blessing? You're never too old or young to learn from other people and other people's perspective and what has worked. And that took a lot, because some people, they older and they're not trying to hear nothing nobody else saying. I wasn't trying to teach her. We weren't trying to teach. She just was overhearing us talk, and she learned something. I didn't ask her what, but it didn't matter because we were learning from each other. So I got gems, and they did gems of knowledge that I plan to keep. And I was talking about them the whole Saturday night into Sunday, and just telling my husband the funny jokes, and I'm sure his ears were like, okay, when is this trip going to be really over? But he's not like that. But anyway, so it was just a blessing. Just the point I'm making is that I took that risk to go. Even though I didn't know anybody, I got to know a lot of different women, got to get closer to some women that I can call my friends of different ages. And so I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. All the wisdom and knowledge that she dropped on us, and she's had 7 kids and been married, and I mean, these are just women who have been through and still living their life. And so just imagine, had I not went and stayed in my comfort zone, I would have lost out that opportunity to have such a great time and laugh and really fellowship with the women at my church. So I'm glad that I did go, and I can't wait till next year. We're already planning it. And so I'm just making the point that I'm taking risk in my life, and not like, just risk of, life or death, but things that can really make a change and push me out of my comfort zone for positive change. And it was so amazing because my bishop spoke on steps about positive change, and he talked about that too, stepping outside your comfort zone in order to get that positive change. Because you sit still and you stay in your comfort zone, in your circle, you won't even know what's out there waiting for you. It's different people from all nations, color, sizes. They don't care, the skinny, little, whatever, even ages. You can learn from even different kids from different ages. My son is very smart and wise, and I can, he makes me laugh, and he actually said some points. So you can learn from anybody. You can learn from the richest person, and I feel like you can learn from the poorest person, because even they too have knowledge, and whatever happened to them, they can drop some knowledge on you on what not to do or what to do. Make sure you don't go down this path. So the point I'm making, step outside your comfort zone today. But we will get to this week, because I'm back home. We'll get to go studying the universal laws, and we'll begin to talk about the vision board, the remaining parts of my vision board that was manifesting. One of them was my own life partner, and it's just a beautiful thing because that's still manifesting today. Able to go to such an event with my husband, who's so willing and just desire and wants to go. And ready to go, don't have to push him, make him. No, he's ready. He's up and ready. He got me up. Baby, it's time to go. That's a beautiful thing. That was not always the case for me. So you have that. Really, really, be grateful for that. I told him today, thank you so much for allowing me to go on this trip. He took off work a week to take care of the kids in the household for me to go on this trip and to experience. He didn't have to. He could say, "No, I'm working," and no, he did not. That's a blessing. So I told him, I'm so grateful for you for allowing me to go, and can I go next year? He said, "Oh yeah, we'll have our own truck. We'll be able to do it." Yeah. And he's gonna make way. So I have to tell him thank you so much, and I'm gonna let him know thank you so much for going to this marriage social to me, social with me, because even I'm not sure, one lady, I'm not sure if her husband's gonna come, but she said would pray for me that he would come, and I said just expect it, and I'm hoping that he will, that she did just still expect it and still just keep praying for her husband to partake in stuff like this. It is what her heart desire, because it is a great thing to fellowship with other women and men and women of God who've been married and who've been through the trials and tribulations and who just can uplift you. So anyway, you guys stay positive. Continue to think good thoughts. I'm telling you, when you think you're not manifesting, you're always manifesting. So it's important to make a lifestyle to